What up, everyone? Welcome to Ecom and Beyond, home of the Pickin and Hustlin morning show. My bad for coming on a few minutes late. I was in the wrong stream yard.
It's also the best morning on YouTube.
All right.
Just throw that out there. I mean, Mr. Burns says it. It must be true.
I guess so. Mr. Burns.
Johnny! What up?
Happy to have my buddy Bill Stoner on with us this morning. And of course, we have Pittsburgh in the house.
You know it.
Say hello to everyone. We got Cajun Roots Reseller, the first person
hello
this morning.
To my little friends.
We got Mama. She says, guys,
what?
I'm up. ... Can't believe it. I'm up. It's a miracle. Hi, Bill Stoner. I was up till 5:30 last night, so this is gonna be a fun day.
She had to get up to see Bill Stoner's death bow.
Well, you can't really see it though. It's in the other area now.
We still see tons of stuff.
It looks like a clean, organized space over there, Bill.
Yeah, look, I'm really getting on it. I'm starting to feel like a real reseller. I got my supplies. These are my regular shipping supplies, and then I got priority ones on this side. I put these shelves up the other day. I shot a video on it, but I didn't post it.
I need to put some shelving up like that. I like that, man. That's nice.
This stuff is real nice, and it's not that expensive. You get this at Menards, and there's those. You just screw these tracks to the wall.
Yeah,
and then you just get these little things. You just pop it right on it. It's so easy to put up shelves with those. I think I'm going to put another shelf for this one on this side though, because I got 3 on it, but there's a big gap, and I got room for more packing supplies up there.
Question of the day is, can that go through cinder block down the basement? Can we hang those on that?
There's a way, right?
Yeah, you need to get wall anchors. You just drill a hole through the block, and you get these screws. They have these little things that pop out on the other side, like with those climbing things. No, I don't use the plastic ones. I don't trust those.
Okay.
If you put any weight on those, they're going to pull them right out of the wall. You want the wall anchor.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Coming to a basement near you might see fancy shelves. Good morning to No Money G. Appreciate you being here. We got Nikki T in the house. Good morning.
Nikki D.
We got Funky in the house. Funky, Fluffy.
You guys might see him in person tomorrow.
What?
Alert.
We have Sandal in the house. Good morning.
Hey, Ray.
We got Brittany Brands.
She's got them brands.
You know it.
She's got them all.
Michelle Lathan. Good morning.
Good morning.
DC Sales.
It's the master of the license plate.
We have KJ in the house with them steel hearts. You know it.
What up?
We have the middleman. Morning. Appreciate seeing you.
I don't know that one.
Yeah. Appreciate you joining us.
We have T's Flips.
What up, Tracy?
Morning. Pellin Profits. What is up?
Going on?
Yellow Brick Road Reselling. What up? Moronic Pest.
Ed.
Paul Antonelli.
What up?
Morning, Paul.
He said, everyone type in the chat. You know it.
You know it.
I was in before the show started, I pulled everyone into the show that I had scheduled for next week. So we had to transport over. So that's why we're a few minutes late. So my fault.
So you want to give us a spoiler alert to what show we were in?
We were on show next Wednesday, or no, next Tuesday with Joey. Wait, next Wednesday with Joey Bada Bing.
Now, let me tell you, that show's fire. I've already been there, so you want to make sure you put that on your calendar. Since it's already scheduled, you can go and set a reminder right now on Nate's channel. It's going to be awesome. I mean, Bill was there. He got a sneak peek of it.
Guest appearance.
Yep. Yeah, we hopped back in that DeLorean, gunned it to 88, and we were here just in time for today.
I cannot find the man on the YouTube.
I gotta double check the date on that real quick, because if it's next week, I don't have the show on my channel next week.
I want to say good morning to Griffin. What's going on, my man? Appreciate you being here.
Fellow PA supporter.
You know it.
We have Dan the Answer Man. What is up? Love the name.
Yeah, you probably should make it Yens, Nate. You'd be a lot cooler.
We have Cajun Reseller in the house. What is up?
I do love how Dan's like adopted the Pittsburghese, though. That makes me very proud.
Flipping goodies. What's up,
he'll
Mike?
be Dan the Yinzer man.
Simply Dan in the house. How you doing? Appreciate you being here.
Punk Town's here. He said, please forgive me. I'm 10 minutes late. Yeah, don't worry. You forgive us first, because Nate had us in the future. We were on next week's show.
Literally.
The first few minutes of the show. So you're good. We really haven't even got rolling yet, man. So thanks for being here.
We have
what up, Mike?
Record Crate in the house. Appreciate you being here. Steampunk Town. Thank you for being here. I think that is everybody. We appreciate you coming in. My apologies being late.
Dana said she couldn't find today's show either. She must have been over there with Joey Bada Bang as well.
I just got a notification in my email that the show was on.
Oh wow!
Like five minutes into it.
See, this is why I shouldn't plan things ahead of time, because I have Joey coming on the 30th, but the show's not on my channel on the 30th.
So not only did you go on the wrong show, you hijacked.
Well, I guess Anthony got Tuesday or Wednesday or something next week. Oh man,
I didn't even have time to drop
Wait,
it.
No, you have Wednesday next week, Nate, because I have Wednesday this week. Today's Tuesday.
Right, no, that's what I'm saying. Joey Bada Bing is scheduled for the 30th on my channel, because I tried to do it in advance.
Oh, God. We'll figure it out. You can have them on your channel if you want.
Oh, man. Kelly, the Ecom on board. She said I was taking some pictures so I could look while watching. We appreciate you.
Dan wants to know if I saw the IG picture he sent last night. I actually haven't even looked at my IG yet. I don't get notifications, which sucks.
Uncle Bizzle. What up?
That is awesome. Did you send that to Nate too?
I have Instagram open. I don't see them.
Let me see if I can figure out how to save this. I'll send it to you in Messenger.
Oh, jeez. I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Let's just say we're both looking pretty good, Nate.
We're looking dapper.
You're looking something. Let's just say I like what you've done with your hair.
Oh my goodness. I'm scared to share that. That would be personal. We got Tommy the Bargain Effect in the house. What up, man? Good to see you.
Did you see Grimes' video with the coin pusher where he had the mask under his chin and he had his beard all pulled?
Yep.
Next time they tell me I have to wear a mask or whatever at work, I'm just gonna just flip my beard up and just go like this and walk around. It's about this. It's actually probably better than the mask that they gave me to use or whatever. It's like a Sanders mask. It's terrible.
I got it. There we go. I got.
Oh, yeah, that'll definitely do the job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
These seal on your face where the regular masks don't, but you can really breathe in these things. Of course, it's got a vent in the bottom of it, so if you cough, your germs probably still come out.
Yeah, that might not.
But these crank off, and you can put new ones on it.
Nate, Dan says share that or share that. So I think he wants you to like give a rendition, like your best share song.
I don't. That's before my time mostly. I don't know.
Come on, man. I know you believe in life after love.
I was thinking if I could turn back time, would be the one he'd pick.
Come on.
Oh man. Griffin wants to know, what do you guys think? Lego PlayStation will be valuable? I don't know too much about Legos, but I mean anything that's been retired or whatever, it's got to be valuable.
Pretty much anything Lego goes up in value.
I can't believe those people that invest in Legos. I just can't see me doing that. I'd be so worried that the boxes would be damaged or something would happen. Roof would leak. I don't know. You'd have to have them insured, but I mean, how would you insure Legos?
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess some insurance companies will do collection insurance, like if you have sports cards or ceramics or whatever your collection is, you can get insurance on just that collection, but you have to have it appraised so that it's they have a value to go by. You have to have an official appraisal done on it. Same way with artwork. You get a painting appraised and you can get it insured by itself.
Right.
I'd have to have insurance on Legos though if I had them like that, because that's just too scary. The boxes aren't that good on them.
Definitely.
Nikki T said, listening, getting ready for the in-laws. It's Rev's dad's birthday, so grilling for lunch. Tell Rev's dad happy birthday. Hope he has a fantastic day.
You got a few requests in the chat, Nate. Dan would like to hear "I Got You, Babe," and Uncle B comes in clutch with "If I Could Turn Back Time."
Yeah, those aren't my jams. Sorry, apologize.
You're hurting my heart, Nate. I'm doing my best to stir the pot, and you're not even moving around, man. I got the jambalaya bubbling. You know what I mean? It's nice and hot. I'm getting all the ingredients mixed around for a nice big pot of share souffle, and you're just not biting, man.
I got the rock if you want to make some stone soup.
Hold on one second. So what you're saying is,
I've been cooking this jambalaya all day. I've been stirring the pot. I've been turning back time. I've been having you, babe. You know what I mean? Like, I've been believing in life after love. So I'm stirring this pot of share jambalaya souffle. And for whatever reason, it looks like you want to sing, like your mouth is open, like you're getting ready to.
I'm dying. Every time you start making that voice, my little piece of the beard dies. It just wilts. It wilts off like a flower, like Beauty and the Beast. You see the beast crying after every drop. That's me. Every time you sing. Well, no more singing for Anthony.
So I guess it's share it then. We might have gone a little beyond there, Bill. I apologize.
I'm just thinking, no matter how good it is, somebody's gonna say it needs salt.
You know.
Well, says,
Nate's plenty salty enough for that jambalaya.
Oh, stop.
Hey, good morning, Glenn. Good to see you, my man.
What up?
Paul said that I seen it up there before. It said that if it's part of your inventory, then business insurance will cover it. But if it's what's business insurance?
Hey, Nate. Brittany says that your jambalaya needs a little DDB. Do you mind adding a pinch?
Let me add that to the recipe. Hold on.
Actually, you don't want to overcook it, Nate.
Hey. Facts should take the time here, but
Simmering.
it's simmering all right.
Does it feel like a jacuzzi in that pot that I continuously stir?
If that was the case, you'd be in it.
I would be in it if it was a jacuzzi. You're right. Touche. I'm surprised you haven't made a meme like that yet. Or have you?
You and Nate and Larry all in the jacuzzi.
Now that's a party.
That's a come on. What's it doing?
Uncle B wants to know what I sell. I sell everything.
All right, we're dialing.
Hey Emily, good to see you. Glad that you're here.
My stuff's all covered under my under personal property insurance, Paul. My building's insured, and so it insures the contents.
So I changed the recipe for Anthony's jambalaya / stir in the pot.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah. Little Diddy Brown in there, and
got my cards in there. What are you doing, man? That's expensive. Expensive jambalaya.
There's nothing tastier than a little Luka Doncic and Zion Williamson, a little Trae Young action.
Look at that. Trae Young's way too young to die. You can't put him in there. Zion, he just started playing basketball.
Cajun says that's an expensive pot.
You ever used Canva?
All right.
Have you used Canva, Nate?
Yeah, that's what I use.
Is it?
Yep.
Is that free, Nate?
You can use the free version. I pay for mine.
What do you get for free? Like that you like what what are you paying to get that you wouldn't get for free?
You can get there's like elements. There's I believe if I wanted to take the white background off of stuff, like how like with the eBay app does.
Yeah.
You could do that. They have elements.
If you pay.
Yeah, they have templates. They just started adding animation for like so if I'm doing something for like IG or Twitter or whatever, Facebook, like they'll have animation like arrows and all types of stuff like that.
Oh, I can't get to it right now. I was about to watch Mahomes rookie to bluegrass, but it's like buried in like boxes over there. I got
a Mahomes silver. Not a rookie, I wish, but
yeah,
I got one of those. I'm part of the Mahomes club.
Yeah, I was about to show some epic Mahomes action in honor of our boy Bluegrass Picker.
Dan says that's some top shelf jambalaya.
Betty Webb's in the house. What is up, Betty? Good morning. Philly Picker, what's up, Joe? On the other end of PA, holding the fort down.
Morning, guys. Appreciate you.
I just got an email about buying cosmetic lots, but you go to the site, smallerlots.com, and you go to the site, and all it shows is like a lipstick or something, and you click on it, and it says cosmetic lots. It doesn't say what's in the lot.
It must be like a lot of lipstick. Anthony's going to go buy some lipstick, I guess, huh? What is he doing?
You do it! I'm stretching. I didn't want to put gut flap in your face. I thought that'd be the appropriate thing to do.
You don't want to put gut flap in my face?
Well, yeah, because it's going to be like belly right in my camera where my face is, you know? It's either going to be belly or below. So, I mean, gut flap would be the gentlemanly thing to show off, I guess, on the show if I didn't turn off my camera.
They added some like doctors and stuff for the like Corona, I guess. I don't know why, but yeah, that's there now. I can make the coronavirus and all types of little things. I just seen they added that.
What?
Griffin lives right by my house. Oh, not by my house, by my work.
Oh, you're right by training camp, Griffin. That's what's up.
Yeah.
You're not too far from me. I'm in Westmoreland. I'm in New Kensington area.
Brittany says, sent you some extra in your box, Nate. There may or may not be some Steeler cards. What? That's what's up.
Awesome.
Appreciate that, Brittany. I got a nice Ben Roethlisberger photo I bought off her. She came on Larry's working hangout yesterday, and I was on there because I had the day off. So she was like, "How much is this?" I'm like, "I don't know, but I'll buy it." So she sold it to me. Appreciate it. All right, so Bill.
Good seeing you guys. Appreciate you being here.
Bill, do you want to do a short intro for anybody that may not know who you are?
Well, if they don't know who I am, they should just go watch my channel.
I'm pretty sure there's a link to it down below, isn't there, Nate? You can just click that link and go click the subscribe button. And they can
may or may not be.
Hey, Nate, that link to my channel is probably going to be on next week's show, right?
Yeah, let me
maybe we can call Joey Bada Bing and see if it's there.
It might be, but let me throw it. I'll throw it in the chat, and then I'll throw it in the bottom. So 1 second. Bill's channel.
Go subscribe. You can see stuff that was popular to sell like 10 years ago.
Yeah. I got a lot of that stuff here too. So don't feel bad. I think we all do.
Well, no, I mean, I got videos that are 10 years old that show me selling stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm a full-time reseller. Been selling everything since I was a kid. I like to sell and scrap and go metal detecting. And yesterday I bought Friday I bought a whole bunch of stuff at auction, a bunch of game systems and things.
Trying to talk Nate into buying one of those game systems on.
Which one?
I want Nate to get that Switch so I can beat him down on some 2K.
Switch!
You see that, Nate? Could you imagine the losses you would take on that?
Look, I got Ecom and Beyond on my Switch.
That's the exclusive Ecom and Beyond edition. I'm going to go back and screenshot that later.
That's pretty awesome.
Did you get it?
Here, one more time. If you put
that, let me line it up again.
I'll screenshot it right now.
Hold on, let me line it up there. Okay.
It's exclusive. Got it. Yeah, that's the one right there, Nate.
You must have got that. You must have got that picture of me that you put on the thumbnail from like one of my old videos.
What the one that I did on thumbnail? I think I grabbed it off your Facebook. I believe. I think. I did.
As I said, that's like I haven't had that hat in a while.
I was like, let me get him a dapper photo up here, so I made sure to bust out the hat.
That one hat.
Part of the.
My other hat's out in the other room. It just gets too hot to wear them. I love these mugs. They're Contigo. You guys use these?
No,
I've sold them before.
I'll tell you what, I've sold them too, but I kept some for myself. This one. Oh, the ice finally melted. This one had ice in it all day yesterday. They're different sizes. This one's got my coffee I made it early this morning. It's still piping hot. They'll keep hot stuff hot and cold stuff cold for a long time.
Probably should have kept one of those for myself.
Yeah, they're awesome.
I think I got them for like $2. I think I got them for like $2 at Walmart or Target.
Wow, that's a deal. I'd have wiped them out with that price.
Yeah, I did. I bought them out and I sent them on Amazon. That was one of those ones I made actually good money on because I think I sold for like $12 a piece or something like that. That was a while ago. Yeah.
Uncle B says that's the special edition Switch. It has a bad back and a beard. Touche.
You know,
Tracy said that he had 2 guys magnet fishing there in Bama, and they caught 2 live military mortar rounds. That's
nice.
Wow.
They hit those with a hammer to test them, see if they were any good. Like a little monkey with a hammer on the Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. Morning to Jennifer Hayes. Appreciate you being here. You said you were talking about you do like the live auctions and stuff like that. How long you been doing that?
All of them. I can't remember what I haven't been doing. I went to auctions with my dad when I was a little kid and bought stuff.
So that's awesome. I wish we had stuff like that around here.
Yeah,
We had like an auction house, I guess, that was similar to that, but I guess it burned down or something happened to it.
Somebody got
and but I don't know, either that or someone left the light on and torched it down or something. I don't know. But yeah, there's like,
Morning,
there is some different places I've heard around here, or it's a little bit of a drive, but like it's like a secret society. You can't, like, there's no advertising of it. It's like, nobody talks about it. Like I'll go to different yard sales and stuff like that, and that's one of the things I always bring up in conversation. Like, I wish I could find an auction house, live auction house around here. And everyone's like, nope, I don't know of any. Well, there's one that burned down. I'm like, well, they ain't no good.
Is that like nobody knows where Stephen King lives?
I don't know. I think it's just more or less like they don't want any competition or whatever. So it's just like we'll keep the good buys to ourselves and not bring anybody new in the house. I guess. I
got a good auction story for you from Friday. When we all had to wear masks and stuff, and they were supposed to do social distancing, but you know how that works. So I'm up front. I hold the stuff up for the auction and auction it off, and I call bids, and so I'm up there, and I can bid on the stuff too. While I'm holding it up, I'm allowed to bid on this stuff. So the auctioneer is like, he starts this stuff off like this Nintendo, this Switch, right? I bought it. It has a Zelda case and had 10 games with it, and the Switch and everything. So he starts it off at $10 because he don't know what it is. And so I said 50 because I knew it was going to go for more than that. So then people start bidding, and I ended up getting it for 180. So then another more like games come up, like the Game Boys, the Nintendo DSs with all their games and stuff. That stuff starts coming up. So I'm bidding on it, and he starts to bid at like $5. I say 25, and I get I end up buying the stuff. Well, then this Oculus thing came up, and some little kid wanted it, and his mom's like, and it's, I don't know, you guys can see, $169 price tag on it. It's brand new in the box. They're selling for anywhere from that to $200 on eBay. So this little kid wants it. So his grandma, I guess she is been now, she's grandma, but she's not like real old or nothing. And so she's been on it, and he puts it up, $10. So I said 10. Then she says 12 and a half. I said 20. She says 22 and a half. I said 50. Then she says, then she stops for a second, and then the auctioneer's like 52 and a half, and she's like, yeah. I said 60. So then it went along. I said 80. And she's like bitching at me the whole time I'm bidding. She's like, why you gotta be an asshole? And I'm like, it's an auction. You bid on stuff to buy it. If you don't want to bid high enough, then stop bidding and find something else to bid on. But she was getting all shitty with me, like, I was doing something I shouldn't be doing because I was bidding on stuff. And it's it's true what they say. There is no friends at an auction. If you want something, usually I help all these people buying their stuff and everything. But if it's something I want and I can make a profit on it, you ain't gonna outbid me up to a certain, up to a certain point. I can still double my money on that thing easy, even at $80. So it's like, I'd have went up to 100 because I could have still made profit on it. And I just told her, I said, if you don't like it, I said, you can leave. But so then she stopped complaining and went and sat down.
They said there's no friends at auctions, so
no, there is. I mean, to an extent, that's true. If two people really want something, it's who has the most money in their pocket.
For sure.
I ended up spending over $700 at the auction the other day.
It is better for the auction house and the sellers too. The more people are bidding on stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it was only between me and her on that thing, but that's usually how it comes down to. It's usually, the things that go the highest usually only have 2 bidders, because everybody that's just casually interested will drop out.
Yeah,
and I'll just drop a bid. That's one tactic I use. Also with the storage units, when you're doing a live storage auction where you're there in person.
Yeah.
If I want the unit and I know how much I'm going to go on the unit, I might just drop my bid at half of what I'm willing to pay right off the bat. Yeah. And that kicks out a bunch of people that, may have bid against me.
Yeah, definitely.
It just depends on the crowd though. I mean, you got to be able to read your crowd at an auction too, because there's some people that'll just bid stupid. Mm-hmm. And it's like the biggest mistake anybody at a storage unit auction can make is to brag about how much money they got in their pocket before the auction starts, because I'm gonna make sure they spend every dime on units I don't want.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they'll be bidding on some trash unit. I'll run them up on it just to use their money on it, so that they ain't got money to bid against me on one I want.
Right. Smart people just diving into things and
that's a good way to get excited, man.
Look how rich I am, guys. I've been working out. Yeah.
That one was a special request by KJ. Shout out for the idea.
Your head don't look as tan as your body. You must wear a big hat.
I do.
It's from wearing that mask all the time.
You know.
Hey, yeah, where was his mask at? I didn't see no mask on in that picture.
There's no social distancing at the bins. Oh, yeah. That was refreshing. Brittany wants me in the wrestling suit. Don't you have one of me in the wrestling singlet, Nate? Or is that in your PC? That's your private collection.
I think I have it.
That's Nate's screensaver.
I don't think I have one of you in the singlet.
That's true, Mariah. Mariah Pest says it depends on what's being auctioned, though. Once split an auction lot with a friend since it was a collection of items that we weren't competing with each other. Now I'll do that too. If they're selling something in a big lot of something, like, so they're selling a table and they're doing choice. If I know that this guy wants something, a different piece than what I want, then, I'm not going to run the bid up knowing he wants something else that's on there.
Yeah. Sometimes me and Anthony will do that.
And that's a tactic I'll use as a seller at the auction. I'll put, several good items together. So, the one item, you might only have one bidder and it'll sell cheap. You have this other item, it might only have one bidder on it and it'll sell cheap. But if you put both those items in the same lot, now you got 2 bidders wanting that item, the item out of that lot that they want. And they're going to bid against each other and run the bid up, trying to get their thing, even though they don't want the other one. And if they work together, then they could have, bought it. One of them could have bought it cheap and then split it. I bought stuff at auction and turned around and sold it right after I bought it. I bought this tile saw. It was at auction, and I think I paid like $5 for the tile saw. And this guy comes up and he's like, did they sell that saw? I was like, yeah, I bought it. He goes, well, how much you want for it? I said, I'll take $100 for it. He couldn't get it out fast enough. He pulled $100 right out of his pocket and handed it to me. So I paid $5 for it, didn't even move it, and made it $95 in less than 5 minutes.
That's awesome. That's like a perfect scenario.
I bought a bunch of doors like that too, commercial steel outside doors. There was either 4 or 5 of them stacked up, and nobody wanted to bid on the doors. They didn't want to, because they were selling them as a lot. And that's another time where you might get stuff cheaper if it's sold as a lot, because people don't want all the other stuff. So there's 5 steel doors here, different sizes. and it's like it was by the piece times your bid. So it's like it's by the piece times however many items there are. So I bid it. Nobody bid. I bid $1. He said sold. So I got 5 doors for $1 a piece. You have to buy them all. And then this guy comes up and asks me about the doors. I said, which one you interested in? Because I only wanted one of them really because I was replacing my front door and I needed a wider door. And so I said, I want this door. I said, you can have your choice of any of the other doors for $25. So he bought 3 of the other doors. And then I ended up selling the 4th door later. So I got my door, and then I think I ended up selling the last door for $10 because I just didn't want to take it with me. It was toward the end of the auction, and somebody come up and asked me about it, and I was like, yeah, I can have it for 10. But I made $85 on those doors, and I only paid $5 for them. Plus, I got the door I wanted.
That's awesome.
I love it when auctions work like that.
That's what's nice about sometimes buying like the bigger size, auctions or whatever. Like, especially if you were there, because some people can't handle that much stuff, like taking it one time, or maybe they just don't want it or whatever. So, you just like buying stuff for cheap, and the resale value's there, and boom, like having that interest right there on the spot. I mean, that's priceless. You don't even have to do anything. Like that was instant.
Oh, that the auctioneer at that auction, he used to call me Dollar Bill because
that's awesome.
I'd buy so much stuff for $1. I'd buy like this. They just have furniture out in front of the auction house, and they'd go out and auction off the furniture. Well, a lot of it needed fixed or refinished, so nobody wanted to buy it. And I'd be like, I'd wait for him to bid on it, and then nobody'd bid, and I'd say $1. He'd be like, sold. And then they go to the next one, and nobody want to buy it, and they go $1, sold. And then he got to the point after me coming to the auction week after week, he got to the point where if it didn't have a bid, he'd just go $1, sold. He'd be like, you want that $1 bill? So I would end up going home with a whole trailer load of furniture for like $20.
That's awesome.
And I'd get home. I had this big tarp tent thing set up in my driveway. I'd back my trailer underneath it and just start unloading it a piece at a time and just refinishing it real quick as I brought it off the trailer and setting it at the other end of the tent. And then when the last piece was done, I just loaded it back on a trailer and drove it over to the auction house. And I could refinish that stuff fast. It didn't take long to slap some stain or something on it and do a couple repairs. And
so you sell at the auctions too. You're not just there to source. You're there to sell stuff as well.
Right. Well, I use auctions to get rid of a lot of big stuff. Like the last auction, I had a couch, a love seat, a couple recliners.
So I would love to have something like that around
smaller household items that came out of the last 3 storage units I cleaned out.
Yeah.
I should make more storage unit videos, but it's too time consuming for me when I'm doing it by myself to really shoot the videos.
It makes it a little harder to do that. Like I was talking to somebody that goes and does a lot of auctions, and I told him, I says that would be a great thing to have, for content, because no one's really doing that, like the live auctions, or kind of how like they do at the storage auctions, but actual live auction, like where they're bidding individual items off, kind of see what you could buy stuff for, how it works, the type of stuff we might see happening there. I think that would be some good.
I could do it. It might be kind of boring though.
Well, I mean, like for example, like I told him, I says, cut it so you have the stuff that you're bidding on, or stuff that's like really awesome, just to show like how high it went for prices, or some unusual pieces and stuff. If you're bidding in any like lots or whatever, I'd put those up, even the ones you would like losing, just to have action, because people, I know I would enjoy that, like just seeing you bid on stuff and seeing what you get, and be like, hey, this is what I got for this much, and then you can do follow-up videos of this is what I got for that stuff, and show how much profit can be made and how you sold it.
That's why all this stuff's on my desk, because I was getting ready to shoot a video on all the stuff I picked up at the auction.
That's awesome, man.
But yeah, if you want to see a live auction, I can.
Yeah, I just got Game Boys just chilling here. Like no big deal. It's 1989's finest technology, but it's no big deal.
I might need to pick up
I'm
that Switch.
I'm a Nintendo fanboy, so like I see that Game Boy flash, and I'm like, oh yeah, you be revved up.
Oh, then you'll like this one. It's the clear.
Oh yeah, I have that same one.
I sold one of those not that long ago. It was actually mine that I had from my mom's house that I found.
Yeah.
I got
both those models. I have the original one at my dad's house, and he won't give it back to me.
You got one. I got one this size that's clear too.
Nice. That's in good condition, man. That's in really good condition. It's not yellowing. The screen looks nice. It's not.
No, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks really nice compared to a lot of the ones I saw.
You figure there's a lot of little kids that had these, and they were slamming them around, and they were rough with them. Like you don't have corrosion or nothing in there, man. That's
Anthony was trying to wrestle with his back in the day.
This has got the battery pack with it.
Yep, that's awesome.
It's like that rechargeable pack.
Yep.
Yeah, the inside's just perfect.
Yep.
Still got the sticker on the back and everything.
I can only imagine how much money my mom wasted on batteries back in the day.
Oh, no kidding.
Right there. Because I
we couldn't afford lots of batteries, so they just made an initial investment and got the rechargeable ones.
Yeah, that's smart.
Hey, how you like this? How you like my sunglasses there?
Styling profile, man.
Now you're with the crew. We all got glasses, but you got the killer shades on though.
Well, I could wear those. These are my regular glasses.
Dude, I knew you were friends with Larry Lafferty for a reason.
Here's some
there, man.
Here's some Ralph Lauren polo frames.
There you go.
We got some Tommy Bahama ones I bought at auction.
They still have the tags on. They're just frames.
What's up, Freddie? Good morning, man.
You like Gucci? These are Gucci.
Oh yeah, Gucci was so good.
There you go.
Sure.
Hit him with some of that Gucci gang, Nate.
Gucci.
Thing. Yes.
Good morning to the thrifting Goomba. What up, Mike?
Hey, Mike. I like these. These are what were they? Tom Ford. Look like a rock star.
Tom Ford was real hot for a good period of time there.
And check this out. They got these frames come with their own clip-on sunglasses, so you can take them off.
Oh, there you go.
These are ones you wear up. You wear them up on your head, so you look like you know what you're doing. Or you get them on a chain that hangs around your neck. Yeah, these are pretty nice. I got this whole box of frames, pretty cheap. This Tom Ford set. What's the price on this? $449 on the retail sticker.
Oh, they still got the tags on them. That's
awesome. This is impounded police property, police stuff. These polo ones are cute. They got the little pony on the side of them. If it focused,
that's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know what the price was on those, 200 and something, I think. And then these Gucci ones, they're $369 or no, $389. No, I think it says $369. I don't know. I can't read it. I ain't got my glasses on.
So you need to pair them.
Sunglasses are so expensive. They're Maui Jim. Look up Maui Jim sunglasses. I really like them. They're real comfortable, and I like the way they cover the side. But for what they're worth, I mean, I don't think I can keep them. I think I'm gonna have to sell them.
Yeah,
I don't blame you there, man.
I think they're worth like $5.
That's how I am. Even though I like something, sometimes I'll just sell it. Except for some of my 401k.
I've got a Starburst clock on my dining room wall, a wind-up 8-day Starburst mid-century clock, and it's like, I don't know if I can get my arms in there. Let's say it's like, I don't know, not that wide, but like 3 feet wide or better.
Wow.
And it's huge, and I mean, I know I could sell it for a couple $100, but I like it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to list it, and then I'll just take it down and pack it up and ship it when it sells.
I do that with stuff too. Like if I really like it, I'll list it higher than it's worth. That way, like if it sells, it's like, oh, okay, I can just buy another one now. You know what I mean?
I did that with a Polaroid. I think it was a Polaroid. No, it was a Sony. It was one of those ones that takes the 3.5-inch disc, but it was like the expensive one. There's like 3 or 4 different models of those, but this one was the expensive one. And I didn't have one in my camera collection, so I was like, well, I'll just list it high, put some crazy price on it. And somebody hit to buy it now, like a day later, and it was like like $80 on it or something.
You never know when someone's just gonna just jump on something. You know what I mean? Like,
that guy behind you looking at
look at that guy! Look at that guy right there. He's like, what in the world?
Look at his face. That those pants are wedging right now.
Look, he got the mask on. This guy's like, I'm
still a little bloated
today,
guys. Don't judge me.
From the top of the ropes, I just saw a caption on it.
Yeah. What up, the Dapper Tiger? Appreciate you being here.
Sam, what's up? My wife's in the house. Just in time to see me dive into some bins.
Look at it. Look at the guy.
Look at this dude watching me. Like
there's a guy watching him, and look at the guy behind him on the other side of the rack. There, he's looking too.
Like, can a guy dive into some bins like in peace without being judged? Like for being
this guy's looking at you too. Like, this guy don't care. She's still picking, even though her arm's about to be chopped off.
You know.
Oh yeah, those bins are definitely going to shift when he lands.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That guy just down the side there, he's gonna have a rude thing.
Funky says caption Cowabunga.
Cowabunga.
You're gonna have to send me those.
Shout out to Dan the Man on that one. Appreciate you.
That was a good one, Dan.
I got one custom creation coming to Ecom and beyond.
You probably been sitting here doing it the whole show, haven't you?
Not the whole show.
Yeah, like most of it.
Hey, like, these say they're antique.
Kelly said I forgot my gloves.
Right? What were you thinking?
These actually don't look too bad on me.
I got a 10 from KJ.
I do have to from before I vote.
After KJ sees this picture, she might not want to meet us.
Nikki Diaz new bobblehead idea now. Would be me in a bin.
I like these antique glasses. They're pretty cool.
Those are like Ozzy Osbourne style, man.
That's right, dude. Rock on.
Nice.
Yeah, these are glass. They're pretty neat. I got them. Well, if you watched my video for my pickup haul, I got these at Salvation Army for $5 a pair.
That's a good looking tag team right there. I bet they win a lot. They
right.
All the rolos.
I can do the whip and the nay-nay.
You know,
you got the DDB on your chest.
That's right. And everybody thought that was Bam Bam Bigelow, but no, that's Dude Brown.
You got to flip that B and make it just a little bit bigger and make it a D. And
looks like story time now.
Brittany wants the 2021 Ecom and Beyond calendar with the funniest pics. We should do that, dude. Like, seriously. We can have like a vote in our Facebook group of like all of the best like pictures we put up, and people can like decide. What
you gotta have that one dude sitting in the office.
That's awesome, KJ.
She's gonna come. People are gonna come in our office like, what in the world is all this? And why are they a bunch of these guys?
That guy with that's sitting in the office, and they all the time are doing different things to him.
Oh, that was Uncle B and Frank. They were doing that with the guy from The Office.
Yeah.
KJ wants you to send her the picture so that she can make a calendar.
I got you, KJ.
That is an awesome idea.
Dude, that printing thing you do they do calendars or anything like that?
No, but I know I could definitely get some calendars made though.
I was going to say that would cut out all the work for everybody.
It might have to be a pre-order type situation so I can get the best price for everyone, but I could definitely do it.
Check out
I'm very rocky calendar.
Yeah, the guy that was sitting in that chair that Jimmy and Jimmy and Frank were doing every morning, that was actually Dan the man's face on that one.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the answer man.
Yep.
I just sent him a friend request yesterday, I think it was, or day before. I just happened to run across his what do you call it, icon or whatever.
Yeah.
On Facebook.
Ashley knows what she's talking about. How can you put a price on that? It would be priceless. Exactly.
We just dive into things, guys. We don't take anything lightly. We always stir it up nice and thick for you guys.
You know what?
Diving in.
Is that where you got the whip?
I don't know where the Uncle B made the whip. I can't remember what that was from though.
Yeah, we do got to make that DDB bobblehead though, and we should see if we can get a Funko made of them or something too, because I know you can make Funkos too. We'll say what's up to Dan. Appreciate you being here, man. I don't know if
Funkos made.
What's that?
It cost to get Funkos made?
I'm not sure, but I know people have done it.
I think they were either between 40 and 70, I think, or something. It was like I haven't bookmarked the website.
Wouldn't that be cool if I had a shelf behind me with like all the little YouTube Funko guys?
That would be really cool.
Beard and
yeah, that would be awesome. I told Nate what I want to do. I want to get custom reseller cards made. And I want to get like one for like me and Nate. It'll be like a Dole Patch Auto, and like it'll be like a little cutout piece of like Tidy Whitey with like brown marker or something. So it'd be like the Doo Brown exclusive one of one.
Make like the cabbage patch picker.
So you can get like a family undone. So we can get like
were those bobbleheads?
Yeah. There's like one that's
dude, you can have like the whole. You could have the whole crew. It could be like me, you, Mr. Burns, Doo Brown.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Family.
You have like all of our memes. You know, you have like Jimmy with his eyeballs poking out of his head. Yeah, Mama reaching out like.
For the low price of $270 plus shipping and tax, probably we could get this done.
Oh, you can't put a price on that.
Yeah, that's on the low.
Obviously, they can.
Dan just said PP patch. That would be awesome. Nikki said, "Pop yourself by Funko."
Pop yourself by Funko.
Yeah.
I just want to show this one real quick because we are a fan of the DDB.
How much is that one?
It's $80.
Would it be that guy, or would it be like your face on him?
I'm sure it would be like, our face. I'm pretty sure. I don't think,
or at least the DDB guy.
Well, there was a
like little eye and his poop head.
There was a site I saw where you can get this thing. Maybe it was this site. I don't know. But you send them in 3 different shots of your head, like both sides and the front, or maybe it was back too. I don't remember. But you send them in so many shots of your head. They
get you and Nala done. Put Nala. Obviously, Nala wouldn't be that tall, but you know what I mean. You could get that done. What was the other site? Nikki T said.
Pop Yourself by Funko. Go pop yourself, Nate.
That's, I think, the one that they sent me. See if they ask for your pictures of your head on that one. I wonder if Vistaprint does calendars.
Oh yeah, they do them. Staples does them.
I usually get my business cards from Vistaprint because it's so cheap.
Just pop yourself at Target. That ain't what I'm looking for. I don't know why I thought Funko would be able to help me out there, but just do it
I wouldn't
yourself.
even go to Target to loot it.
Oh, those are those ones you color in. Pop yourself. Get Pop and create your own custom Pop avatar with a Pop. Long live the fan. Get 10% off. What? All right, now I have to create a Pop real quick, guys. Anthony, you got to drive for a minute. I'm making a Pop.
Yeah, Emily's saying we should do the calendar with all the hilarious pics as well. I completely agree. We could probably even do like a guest one, you know what I mean? With like all like the best guest collages or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Are you actually designing the Pop? Is that what's happening?
It's happening right now.
Nate's quiet, staring at the screen. He's busy working.
Nate's like morning show, create a Funko Pop. Morning show.
Hey, this is for the show.
I know.
All right, fine.
Dude, I have to stir the pot. You gave me the keys and you said to stare. When I stare, I stir. I mean, things tend to burn if I don't stir it up good. You know what I mean?
Not my Luca. I just got that thing.
Should have hooked your boy up. Paul says for me to check my Facebook page. Let me check.
It's a little bit weird how it's set up. I need to make this not a female. Okay, there's the guy. Like, it doesn't let you pick like man, unless I'm doing this wrong.
Oh, that's awesome, Paul. That's really cool. I gotta share it. Let me share my screen, Nate. Check this out. It's the one of one Paul Antonelli.
That's pretty good, Paul.
That's awesome.
I like the shirt.
That's really cool.
The tie-dye.
Yeah. That's super cool, man. Did you have to send them a picture of you, or how did they like make your face like that? Is that
looks like an avatar generator.
I guess Naked Bird tell me since he's actually creating one right now. But that's awesome, dude.
They have like, certain things you can add to it or whatever, like glasses and this and that, face. Like I'm on like the clothing part. I'm trying to figure out a good face. There's a good beard.
Face not so much important as the beard is.
Hair.
Emily wants you to make one of her, Nate.
Who wants me to?
What's up, Brian? Emily Conway.
I can do that.
Now that we know that she can breathe.
Right? Because we go live every morning. That's why she can breathe.
Yep.
She loves the show.
I was talking about
the first cigarette
meme.
The Ecom show.
Paul said you could do exclusive pops, but you have to order 3,000 per piece. Not sure of individual pops.
Wow.
I don't know.
So that make it an Ecom and Beyond exclusive? Like would they then print a little sticker on it? That would be pretty cool. We just need to find 3,000 people that like the show.
All right.
That could be a problem. We have 3,000 people that like our channels.
Well, I mean, we have roughly say a few hundred.
I mean, maybe between both of us, we might have.
Might be a shot. Either that, or we might have
people up.
We might have like
one of those deals when I'm cleaning out a storage unit and I find a whole bunch of Nate and Anthony pops in there.
Pretty much, yeah.
You may or may not find a treasure trove of Ecom and Beyond pops. Doodoo Brown.
An investment to me.
I mean, Mr. Burns is already made, so that's one less one you'll find. But
That's about creepy.
Mr. Benz.
The doo-doo brown one would be cool.
It would be cool. Nate's gonna get that just for
masks. Did you get your mask, Nate?
What's that?
Did you order one of those masks?
Which ones?
The doo-doo brown?
No, I didn't see that one.
Dude, you know what we should do? I just had the best idea before I even stretch. Let me get this idea out because this is amazing. We need to get a hold of Tesla Picker, and we need to get custom Ecom socks with all of the different crazy stuff on them. That would
definitely
make them cool. I've seen those.
Yeah.
Cincinnati Picker got some, and Kevin got some.
Rev was preaching in his on Sunday.
Who else got
Pretty
some?
awesome.
Oh, Shed Flip's got some.
Joey's here. What's up, man? I don't know if you remember this, Joey, but we were in the future with you this morning. Before we started the show, we were in the one Nate scheduled for you to come on. And we were trying to go live, and we're like, what's going on here? And
I was jumping ahead.
Yep, we were jumping ahead. We couldn't wait for you to be a guest, Joey. We got so excited that we went to that stream in the beginning of the show, and we were, it was a fire show, man. Thanks for coming on. We appreciate it in the future.
I wonder what those two guys are actually looking at, because he's like looking. It looks like he's looking up toward the air, up in the air, doesn't it?
The picture of me jumping.
Yeah.
No, it looks like they're looking at him. And they're like,
that's what I mean.
They were surprised because the rumor is the white men can't jump, but I disprove that rumor. I am the exception to the rule.
Question of the day is
that white guy's on his phone going, man, you don't know what I just looked at, what I see on.
The question is,
the black guy behind him is like, what is that white boy doing?
I mean, if it's that snug in the front, can you imagine like the major wedgie that I have going on and behind me there?
Exactly.
Question is, what are those?
He's probably looking like, man, that's a major EDP going on there.
If there was sound, you'd probably hear that poor lady on the right side or the left side of the screen there screaming.
The funny part is, like, I doubt that this has probably not been an occurrence at a bin somewhere in the world. Somebody has probably done that.
Jump all in.
Oh my gosh, what's his name? The one that he posts on Instagram all the time. Now I can't think of his name, but he goes. There's this guy that's real colorful at the bins. Oh, you was asking about auctions, Anthony. Have you ever looked on Auction Zip?
I have, yeah, but most of the stuff like that I found in my area is like jewelry or antiques and like just stuff that I don't know a whole lot about. Like I need to learn more of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like I've been watching over the years lately, just trying to learn a little bit about glassware, because every single time I go to the thrift store, I get at least one or two comments, somebody saying, do you know what you just walked by? And it's like, no, I have no clue. You know what I mean? And like,
so much glass out there, unless you specialize in it and want to spend time to specialize in it. It's just,
I'm trying to learn a little bit more about everything just to kind of expand what I sell, just because just like you, I'll sell anything that I can. You know what I mean? Like I have boxes and boxes of adult diapers down here just because I got them for free. And
is there anything you won't sell?
For? The only stuff I don't sell,
besides something illegal, is there anything that you won't sell?
Just anything like that I feel like would like cause somebody to like stumble or something like that. Like I wouldn't sell like witchcraft stuff or like any satanic stuff or any like stuff like that. But other than that, it's fair game for me.
How about you, Nate?
Yeah, I mean, I really, as long as there's, morally it's not wrong or it's illegal, I basically grab just about anything for the most part. I mean, that's legal and able to sell on eBay.
Same here. If it's legal, I'll sell it.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a buyer,
they're making all types of changes on eBay, like with no
currency, no cars.
Yeah, no adult stuff, all types of stuff like that. So I know there was some people that were upset because they saw a lot of adult stuff, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's a need for it. People sell it, and they're basically being totally shut down in that niche. So,
well, they'll have to go over to naughtybits.com and sell it over there.
Right.
I've sold stuff in storage units before. I sold it on Naughty Bids. I didn't want to list it on eBay because I just didn't want to have that, in my store. But
I didn't even know that was the thing. See, I learned something.
Good morning, CJ.
What up, CJ?
Yeah, usually if I get lots of, I find a lot of porn in storage units sometimes. And this one I cleaned out, I found a lot of porn in it. And I'm like, I didn't know what to do with it. And I didn't want to just throw it away because, I want to make a profit on everything I pull out of a storage unit. And that stuff was it was like, books and magazines and videos and stuff, and they were all clean, nice, neat, boxed up and everything. So I just listed it in lots on Naughty Bids, and it sold pretty quick. Which I'm surprised because some of it was VHS, and I didn't even think the VHS would sell. I think there's still a couple cases of the stuff out there somewhere.
Yeah. And they said, did you hear about the tobacco policy on YouTube? You can't promote vaping, etc. I immediately thought of Nate. But I think as long as you don't promote it like a commercial, you're okay. Yes. Someone messaged me on Instagram. They said that a bigger YouTuber, I guess, was talking about it or something like that. And honestly, until I see like my videos getting demonetized for vaping or anything like that, I think I'm all right with what I'm doing. I think more or less they're worried about like people like smoking weed or doing like like the vape carts that you put in like the vapes that have THC and stuff into it. So it's more or less, I think, they're trying to, just in case kids are watching certain shows or something, maybe, it's not promoting that type of stuff for the most part, unless they are going against all tobacco. But I think with them having a tobacco thing, they kind of are able to like, govern that without people saying, "Oh, this is just tobacco," and then it's their word versus YouTube thinking what it is or knowing what it is. So it just makes it a little bit easier to govern in YouTube's eyes. So, but yeah, I appreciate you letting me know that though. But I'm gonna keep doing that.
Paul wanted to know if I've ever bought a unit and had a garage sale at the unit at the time of clean out. No, most facilities that you get units at, they don't want anybody else coming in. A lot of them have gates, so you have to have a code to get in to begin with. But they don't want a lot of traffic in and out of the storage facility. So I don't think that they would really appreciate that. I know people that have stuff stored in units, and they list the stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and then they'll meet at the facility, and have the person pick up the stuff from the facility. And I've done that. I've bought stuff like I bought a unit one time, and it had a safe in there that was so big I could not move it. And I think it was some type of, I don't know if I'm pretty sure it was a gun safe, but it was the size of a refrigerator, and it was sitting on a pallet, and there was absolutely no way I was going to move that without a forklift. And so I put it on Facebook, and somebody bought it, and they went and picked it up right out of the unit. So I didn't even have to move it. But there was no way I was going to move it anyway. I mean, I would have had to knocked it over and pulled it out of there with my truck or something. I'm in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
I'm going to share my screen real quick. Hey, good morning to Seesaw Flips. Appreciate you being here. I'm going to share this real quick. So,
Just the pop?
No, this is like YouTube
policy,
like policy or whatever. So, tobacco. So, it basically says content that promotes tobacco or tobacco-related products is not suitable for advertising. Promoting tobacco, cigars, cigarettes, chewing tobacco, promoting tobacco-related products, tobacco pipes, rolling papers, vape pens, promoting products designed to simulate the smoking tobacco, herbal cigarettes, e-cigarettes, and vaping. So basically, as long as I'm not saying, "Hey, go buy this product" or whatever, like basically like the YouTube vape channels I used to watch.
You know why they did that? You know why they've done this?
Yeah, they're pretty much SOL now, huh?
Yeah, they
literally like that's the content.
Oh, the firearm content. they've had that in there for a long time, and they still make their gun videos. But I know why they did the tobacco one is because they can't have you can't have commercials of advertising tobacco. Like you don't see commercials for cigarettes on TV, and it's the same way with the YouTube. They can't. It's against the law to advertise tobacco related products to people on a platform like TV or internet or wherever. That's probably why they made that. They had to put that in there, but you can still smoke and stuff on YouTube.
What's up?
I was going to say instead of my
anyway.
Good morning to Eagle Heart Sales.
Now, if you had a channel that was you know how you have to say whether it's for kids or not for kids. If your channel was clicked as for kids, if you were smoking on it or cussing on it, then they would either demonetize you or suspend you because of the whatever. If you're drinking on there, or anyways, as long as it's not for kids, you can pretty much do all that stuff you want.
Right. I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, really, like, if you're going to though, like, it doesn't hurt just to go like that for a sec.
That's what I was going to say.
Become a problem, like, and then boom, you're done. Because it dissipates so fast. You know what I mean? Like, you could literally.
That's what I was telling Anthony last night when I was when someone messaged me. I was like, they're going to be seeing this every once in about 5 minutes. And what would be funny would be if I had like a vape picture of me like blowing smoke out right here, or hitting my vape as my like.
You would definitely get demonetized doing that, dude. You would definitely be demonetized.
That was my whole thought process.
Hey, does it count as kids because that's me?
Is that really you as a kid?
Yeah, that's me as a kid by the aluminum Christmas tree at my grandparents' house.
Oh, wow,
that's
awesome.
You're picking a bulb, and from that point on, you're a picker for life.
He probably sold that thing too.
Well, you know, when I was little, I kidnapped the elf and held him for a ransom.
How'd you do that?
Stuck him in a box, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't planning on going that far of a story.
Sorry. I got to continue stirring the pot. It's only right.
Anthony,
normally I only do that for Nate, but I feel like your family, Bill. What are all those swirls, Nate? Is that like a refractor?
In the picture? It's probably somebody's like
watermark.
Yeah, it's like a watermark. I stole someone's picture. Surprise.
They watermarked it. People don't steal their picture. Nate's like, I don't care. We'll put it on there.
Right. I think it just needs to be a prop for the show. It's not,
they don't like it. They can talk to the beard.
Right.
KJ's like, that's a legal meme.
We got Anthony really stirring the pot today, folks. Come on. We got Bill in the in the.
It's hot in the soup.
Save Luca
somewhere.
Why is Mr. Burns not in there, Nate?
Save Zion. Oh, Mr. Burns already burned up. He's at the bottom of the thing. He's the reason why the pot is going to be a pain to have to wash.
Scrub it out.
Right. Gonna have to definitely let that one soak.
That's gonna be worse than a chili pot.
You gotta wonder if a lot of people are gonna start leaving YouTube. You know what I mean? Just with like all these different niches getting demonetized. Like pretty much anything kid related is basically like shut down at this point. And then, you know,
well, they can still make videos and earn money, but they can't. If they're advertising toward kids, there's certain things they have to follow. But they'd be better off, you know, how was it they had to do that? There was something with if they're doing kids ones that are not in the search. I think that's one of the things. They don't come up in the search. Their subscriptions aren't promoted or whatever. So you got to go look at. But I'll tell you what, my 8-year-old, she watches these kids videos on YouTube all day long sometimes, and it's like, she don't have any trouble finding the ones she wants to see. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's really hurting them a lot by having these new rules.
So I'm gonna share that page again. That was just.
I wonder how harder it is for a smaller creator though, like that. Like for example, like say you're a kid creator, like say you're like the next Ryan's World, but like say you have 15 subscribers. How hard is it to scale that now that they like basically
it's going to be
handicap a lot of different
it's basically impossible.
Yeah, unless you've already got a subscriber base, it's going to be about impossible to build one, unless you can get one of the other channels to kick yours off.
Well, like even if that, they can't even drop links and comments or do much of anything. There's no chat. Like it's literally
our comments.
Comments are gone. You can't. Yeah. There's no live chat. Like with or anything like that, that's disabled. It's basically just like you watching TV or just a video box.
I don't think any of them do live shows, do they?
Some of them like will play as live, but it's really like pre-recorded.
Pre-recorded, right?
Like yeah.
The gamers do that. Have you seen the gamer ones? I don't. I think they stream on Twitch or something and then upload the video to YouTube.
So how are they making money? Are they having to do like Patreon or like how are these like other channels that can't get regular monetization just from people clicking on, watching, like that type of stuff? Like how are they making it? Because they probably can't have like links.
They get sponsors. They get sponsors that will pay them to review their products, and people give them stuff or whatever. They'll get products in the mail. That's why you see people doing reviews for a bunch of stuff. Because I used to watch, like I got drawn into the reselling from watching vaping videos because I was new to vaping. I wanted to find out what stuff was good. I hate trying a million different juices and buying mods that were junk because I was totally new to the platform. So I searched something with vaping. It brought me to YouTube, and then I found a bunch of like really good contenters with like 100,000 subs and all these other crazy amounts of subs, like millions and millions of people. And I was in their community, and then that's how I kind of picked up on the reselling stuff. Like a random storage locker video came up, and Shazam. That's how.
It used to be if you had 1,000, 1,500 subs, you were big on YouTube.
Yeah.
But that was before Google took over and everything. It was back in the early YouTube.
Funky said, I want a food sponsor.
Yeah, me too.
That would be awesome. Can you imagine if we had like a caterer every morning, like brings in like, and don't forget to go to McDonald's and get this wonderful McGriddle, or something like that. That'd be awesome.
Morning, Matthew Jones. He says merch sponsors. Yeah, that's definitely another one. They definitely go heavy on that type of stuff. I'm guessing memberships would probably be.
I don't think they could do memberships. I think
not kids. I'm not saying the kids, but I'm pretty sure that they would be able to do those, or at least Patreon. They could definitely do because that's off YouTube.
That Ryan World has his own toy line.
Yeah, that dude is loaded, man.
Yeah, he was making so much money on videos that basically he was able to make a toy empire.
They bought that huge house.
Oh yeah,
big pool and everything. And what's that other one with the kids that she watches? I can't think of the name of it. It's like got initials or something. Family, something family. But they bought a huge house. I mean, there's been several of them like that my daughter watches, and all of a sudden they're like moving into this big huge house, and they've got like you look at their video, even now since they did the changed everything, you look at their video views, their video's been out like 15 minutes and has like 4 million views. It's just like, how the hell?
Yeah, no, my Jesus, exactly, Nate. That's what I did. I just realized June 2013, so that's quit cigs. I just researched everything to death before I try it. That's exactly what I did. You know what I mean? Like, I just looked up stuff, and YouTube has been pretty awesome just on basic knowledge, or just at least a second opinion on stuff that I would have no idea about. So,
have you ever tried the Kanger vape?
Yeah, I haven't tried it, but I've heard of them.
That's what I have. I don't know where it went. My coil burned down in it, and by the time I got around to ordering new pack of coils, now I got coils, but I don't know what I did with the vape. So
that's the one thing that's like stinks for me. Is like, you know, I'm definitely a hardcore vapor. I vape heavy. You guys see me on the show, and then I'm on break at work. Literally, like, I vape till my vape gets hot, like to the touch, like it's hot. So these coils, even if I like, you know, vaped a little more normally, I guess you'd say it, I still burn through coils like every day and a half or so.
Wow.
What up, Maggie?
Yeah, watch it get hot. Those things can explode.
You're gonna have to put Dan on the payroll, Nate. Oh,
I flooded.
I actually got a message that time on Instagram. How about that? That's the first time I've ever actually had a notification come through on my phone on Instagram. Congratulations to Devil Dog Treasures for 500 subs.
Nice.
And for being the first person to ever actually give me a notification on Instagram.
How about that?
I'm going to have to save this picture.
And now Anthony says just floating out there in space.
Oh, dang. Yeah, my bad. Yeah. There we go. I'm back.
Shake it off. Green screen off.
There's going to be a whole lot of me and Anthony on YouTube today. Anthony has Flippin' Hope at 2. And also you have the Nurse Flipper and Kelvin, Kelly Hustle, and Ecom and Beyond going on the Nurse Flipper's channel at 8 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully I get done in time. I hope I'm not late. I'm going to try and fly through work today.
Either way, the better, most handsome part of Ecom Beyond will definitely be there. So, yep. I'll be fresh off that toilet bowl, a few pounds lighter, ready to dive into whatever topic that she may want to bring up. And Nate will be over there doing the whip and the nay-nay. And regardless of whether Nate comes, I will stir the pot. I can promise you guys that. That's going down. You know it.
We gotta get a better face on that thumbs up.
Is this the yin guys?
Yeah.
That was Anthony's Pittsburgh E's for the show.
Dude, I don't know that I've heard one Doo-Doo Brown drop this entire show. Like, what is your
problem? You know what?
Are you
Brown? Doo-Doo Brown.
I was
Doo-Doo Brown. Doo-Doo Brown. Doo-Doo Brown. Doo-Doo Brown.
Is that better?
Yes. I was going to say, are you really going to disrespect our guest that way? Especially when he comes on wearing a brown shaded shirt?
Yes, that's one of the reasons I wore this shirt was because it was brown.
He's a hustler, baby. I just want you to know.
You know it.
And where I've been and where I'm about to go.
That is very thoughtful, though, to like come on as a guest and wear something brown.
Right?
Find my Fred Flintstone shirt. I've got an old Fred Flintstone shirt, and it says "Every day I'm hustling" on it.
Glass City in the house. What up, guys? Good to see you.
That's got to be one of the creepiest memes.
OBX picker, what up, man? Good to see you.
Emily said, "This show tells me my 4-year-old's poop jokes will not end."
No,
never. Poop shall never die. It just will keep resonating
over and over.
Lord. Joey says, I know what I'm wearing next week.
It is a shirt with the color preference of doo-doo brown.
I actually think you have Wednesday next week, Nate.
And he didn't think he'd ever have a place to wear that brown tuxedo.
Joey comes on our channel on the 30th, right, Joey? Double checking, pretty sure.
You know it.
That's Tuesday next week.
30th is.
Unless my
wait, is that
wrong.
Thursday? If it's a Thursday, then I would have that day.
No, Mom, I don't think you.
No, it's Tuesday.
That smiley face is creepy.
Oh, well, yeah, then I would have that day. But we can switch days if you want.
All right, thank you. Appreciate you.
I'll give you the great honor of hosting the Joey Bada Bang 22.
What? I can't believe I messed up at that timeline. I thought I had scheduled out right. I was like, all right, I got this day, this day.
You deserve to have them.
I was like, I got it this day, and I was like,
I'll still get to hang out with them anyway, and I'll be stirring the pot, so we'll have fun.
Oh, we know it. You know it. You know it. All right, guys. I think we're gonna wrap it up. Appreciate Bill coming on the show. Always a pleasure. You might see him on the occasional auction when we do them. And
next auction.
That is a good question. We might have to.
Honestly, we just since the last week haven't we've been so busy doing other things. We just haven't organized one. That's literally the only answers. We've just been slacking on it.
We got invited with Cha-Cha yesterday. We were on there, and I got rid of a bunch of stuff that was auction worthy.
Yep. And then next Monday I'll be back on with her again. So if you guys aren't subscribed to the Junking Data Girl, go over there and check it out because I'll be auctioning off some pretty epic stuff. And some of the stuff I haven't even got yet, so it's gonna be pretty cool.
Is there as many YouTube auctions as there was there for a while?
There's still a good bit of them, yeah.
I've been so busy with dealing with the mess here after that storm that I haven't even been watching. I haven't had time to watch much YouTube lately.
Yeah, Cha-Cha does a marathon, literally an all day.
Yeah, I've seen some of hers. I've had them on while I've been working before.
Here's Cha-Cha's link. I just threw in the chat.
Cha-cha.
And anything you guys want to say, promote?
No, I just want to invite everyone to come out, hang out at 2:00 with us at Flippin' Hope. Grimes Finds is going to be there again today, so it's going to be pretty awesome. And I think Flippin' Mama's already fired up. She wants that link, Nate. She wants that link. Look how happy she is. She wants to come in. Send Mama the link. But yeah, so we'll be doing Flippin' Hope at 2 p.m. We will be doing the Nurse Flipper tonight at 8 p.m. And then tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. we'll be back on my channel, and we have Funky Fluffy coming on. It's going to be awesome. You definitely want to come out and be a part of that.
He's Funky Fluffy.
I'm gonna go check and see if I'm subscribed to him. If you're not subscribed to me, go subscribe. Watch my videos, or at least let them run in the background. Get me some hours.
Funky, if you want to drop your link, man, you can drop your link for anybody that isn't subscribed to you yet. I'm gonna show you some love.
I wasn't subscribed now.
Has a how-to video at 1:30. Premiere link right there. Check it out. Click it. Set a reminder. And also, we'll be on Nurse Flippers at 8. I'll drop a link here in 1 second. There's so many cards around me. I can barely use my desk.
That's not a bad problem to have, Nate.
Mine's that way with glasses and game systems right now.
Oh, man, these $300, $400, $500 cards are in my way. Get rid of all of this expensive coin money. Why is it here?
You know what? I really like this sort of chair. If anybody's looking for a new office chair, I recommend this. It's when I think I ended up paying $150 for it after all the rebates and stuff. It was like a $300 and some chair, but it's got these cushion coils springs in it. It is just so comfortable.
It sounds like every time Anthony's sitting on the good old John, he says the same thing. Like it's so comfortable.
He just looks like he can get flushed. He's so small on there.
Yeah, I might need to adjust that pick. We'll have to get Bam Bam Bigelow on there.
Be careful. You're drowned.
Don't get flushed.
Take a life jacket.
All right. Message Jen says so much cash everywhere.
Hey, look, I got like my fourth Xbox One at the auction also.
Nice.
The only reason I bought it was
whatever.
Remote controls with it, and I need remotes.
Cation asked, whatever happened to Anthony's old chair? Me and Anthony have still not gotten together since the chair situation. Because Anthony has mosaic cards. I need to open.
I have like a box filled with stuff. I even have graded Steeler cards in there for it.
Yeah, like I have not been able to meet up.
Oh, you know, it has a stack of Ashley's like clothing on it, or else I would have brought it over and hit it with something for you guys.
You need to take the chairs out in the field and pull an office on them.
That's what we're gonna do.
That's what we're gonna do.
That one morning,
put it out of misery.
That one morning, I hit
back
that folding chair.
Yet.
All right, guys.
You're a professional wrestler, and not keep a few of these handy.
Occasional legit still chair.
It's always like within reaching distance of me.
I got a set of those in the front part of the garage. With got the table and everything.
Nate, you remember that morning show where I actually hit my old chair with one of these?
Yeah, I remember that. I'm like,
that was pretty awesome.
I'm like, what is this? What is going on here?
Yeah.
Bye, Emily. Have a great day.
Bye, everybody.
I think this is a great way to end. Anthony with a still chair.
Get some listings done.
Picture of that. Have a fantastic day.